AsOne is a rural community development organization in Uganda, one of the youngest and fastest growing countries in the world, a country the same geographical size as the state of Oregon, with nearly 50 million people. If you've ever been to the country's capital city, you've driven through these sprawling urban areas with dense populations. But the reality is 75% of the population lives in rural areas. That's nearly 30 million people that call areas like this home. With little power or water infrastructure, nonetheless, schools or healthcare systems. And these are the very areas that we're working to call home, where we're building permanent and lasting solutions to the greatest challenges that they face. And to do this, we utilize donations as capital to develop Ugandan income-generating assets. We build a school, a health center, a farm, and a business in each community, which allows us to create jobs, to educate students, to provide health services, to train farmers, and to equip youth with vocational skills, helping us move forward this vision of creating a movement of Ugandans empowering Ugandans, where Ugandans are put in the driver's seat for creating lasting and meaningful change in the hardest to serve areas across their country. And this started when I was a college student. I had several summers that I spent over in East Africa and built a remarkable friendship with a gentleman named Henry Awumbwe, who serves as our executive director in Uganda. And we had a shared heart and passion to help communities move beyond aid and charity, out of cycles of dependency, to move towards investment and development. And so the way that our model works is we will make a $1 million capital investment into a rural community. This helps us to buy land, to develop infrastructure for these permanent services that will serve thousands of people every single year, while generating revenue that can sustain 100% of their community's operating costs. And we call this a self-sustaining community. So for every investment that we make, it creates diversified sources of revenue that pay for the community's ongoing programming costs day in and day out. So last year, our schools across the country covered 101% of their operating costs through their tuition-based earned revenue model. That was with 1,300 students in 2023, and this year our enrollment's nearly doubled to 2,500 kids. And so we will have communities this year that are covering 100% of their operating costs through Ugandan earned revenue, where brand new communities like Matuba, in their second year of operations, are on track to cover 75% of their community's operating costs. And as an organization, last year, the entire Ugandan organization covered 71% of all of their in-country operating costs through Ugandan earned revenue, and are on track to cover 85% in 2024. Yeah, and this has allowed us to become a team of over 300 Ugandan leaders and employees that will serve over 60,000 Ugandans this year alone. And we want to keep going. We want to double our footprint over the course of the next 3 years, expanding from 5 locations to 10, as we expand access to quality, affordable, and sustainable community solutions. This is not a handout. This is not charity. But this is an investment into the people of Uganda to transform their country one rural community at a time. And I would love to invite the Praxis community to partner with us. Whether it's offering strategic insight on how we might continue to grow and scale across the country, or by making introductions to people who work in this field or have a passion to see communities transformed. Help us continue to keep this movement of Ugandans empowering Ugandans going. Thank you, everyone.